like even politicians, even
There's videos that like get bullied, kinda. There's videos that like get bullied, kinda.
Yeah, your dog is gonna choke on your slippers.
What the?
Hi, welcome to PinkCoffee podcast.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, I'm here again with my brother,
Yeah.
Yusuf, and I'm Yunus.
Mm.
So how was your day?
It was kind of chill. Like I didn't have school today, so
I was just working the whole day, like always. A lot of work. This is gonna be like a trend video, and we're gonna have a lot of trend videos now. Nowadays.
Yeah, most likely.
We'll talk about like the latest news and latest
social
memes,
media stuff.
Not memes, social media stuff. Memes are like gonna be like separate videos.
Yeah, it's a separate thing.
Yeah, that's you and Nasser's
Nasser's job. Yeah.
meme videos.
So today we're gonna talk about something that everyone probably has heard about already.
Is it the YouTube thing?
Yeah, YouTube is gonna remove the dislike button.
The dislike button.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? Do you like it?
I think it's kind of dumb, cause like there is already a feature in YouTube where you can remove dislike stuff and comments and everything.
I didn't know.
Yeah, the creator can do that already.
Oh, okay.
So why? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Like, I personally don't like it. Actually, I sometimes wish TikTok had a dislike button. Because sometimes I just get some weird TikToks that I'm just like, why do I get suggested? You know?
That's really
and
true.
I'll just try to like skip as fast as I can,
yeah.
like in
so
like 1 millisecond, so it doesn't suggest me more, but it like, still does.
Yeah. Same on Instagram and Twitter, and a lot of like platforms don't have a dislike button.
Yeah.
Like let's say on.
But I think that actually like makes people to go into the comments and be like, this is trash.
Yeah. The thing
but then they get more traffic.
That's true because of the comments and stuff.
Yeah.
Like let's say on Twitter there is this thing called ratio. So there is some ratio that you can see if a post is hated by like seeing the likes and the comments. Like there is a ratio that shows like if it's disliked.
Oh, like an algorithm.
Yeah. Not an algorithm, but it's like people know. People like they have this kind of ratio thing. And on Instagram you can, like most people probably have seen, you go to the comments when you don't like a video and there is like this comment always, like this comment if you don't like this post.
Yeah. I don't like that idea.
Yeah, same.
Like I don't want YouTube to become like the other platforms where like the top comment is like, I like this comment if this you don't like this video.
Oh my, that would be so
I think
cringe.
like it's helpful, the dislike button. Like if
it is really helpful.
If video is really bad, like the YouTube rewind.
True.
Was it 2019 or 2020?
I'm not sure. I think it was 2019. They didn't do the
most disliked YouTube video ever. Was the YouTube rewind. Maybe that's also one reason why they removed it. And then they just decided not to make one ever again.
Yeah, because the thing is like, what if they remove the dislike button and this year they're gonna make a YouTube rewind and be like, oh my god, we didn't get any dislikes.
Yeah. But
like,
then imagine it stays on 0 likes.
That's true.
And then like the top comment is like this video.
yeah, that would be funny.
like this comment if you dislike this video, and it's gonna have like
millions,
50 million likes.
Yeah. If you think about it, it's most likely because there's videos that like get bullied, kinda. There's videos like let's say you are a like creator like us, you know, we just started. Imagine like we get a lot of hate comments, a lot of dislikes. You know, YouTube doesn't see that as a good thing, but actually, as a content creator,
as a content creator, I think it's a good thing to get like feedback. And to be honest, like the bad comments are the ones that actually make you build a better content.
Oh, by the way, I have to mention this because I forgot. So when you press the dislike button, it's not gonna show a number, but it's gonna show the number to the content creator. So it's not gonna even delete that. So what's the point?
Wait, so they're not what?
They're not gonna delete the whole button. They're just gonna leave it like there, but it doesn't show the number.
Oh, that's
even dumber, I think.
Yeah, I don't like that. Well, like, technically, I like that more than just remove it completely. Because at least you get some feedback. Yeah, at least.
But the thing is, okay, when you go click on a video, let's say, okay, some people might like Logan Paul, but let's say you click on a Logan Paul video and it's like some really dumb video, and you see the dislikes, you're gonna like, oh, this is not gonna be good, so you click off it. But when you go now, after this change, when you go to a video, and you can't see the dislikes, so how do you know like if it's a bad or good video?
Yeah, I think that actually applies to YouTube tutorial videos.
Yeah, true.
Because when you go
really
look
true.
at like YouTube tutorials, most of the time I don't look like the first pick or like the second pick. I usually look, okay, views. How many views? Okay, this has a lot of views. I click on it. If the dislike ratio is bigger than the like ratio, I know it's not gonna work. Like if you're working on computer, you have a error and you wanna fix something, you go like search a lot of like Indian videos where they explain stuff. If it has a lot of dislike buttons, you know it's not gonna work.
Like I had this problem with Steam once, and I was like looking at this one video, and I said, I love dislikes. I'll go check the comments, you know. That's what like made me think a little. And I look at the comments. Oh, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. This doesn't work.
Yeah, or like, a scam or a troll.
So I just like click off. So you're not gonna see that anymore. That's sad.
But I mean, the comments are still there.
The comments are still there. That's good. At least they didn't remove the comments. Imagine if they removed the comments. Damn.
No, they can't do that.
They like
because they need it in the algorithm. Like when they pull traffic, depending how much like people engage with
it could be like, let's say, who are gonna profit from this? People. I think the most that are gonna like profit from this is YouTube and like big businesses that are doing videos in YouTube. Because let's say YouTube wants always more ad revenue and more ads, you know, to be on their page. So if like, let's say some ad company
YouTube wants people to watch videos. That's why it also recommends like longer videos, like what Mr.Beast does. He has like long videos, like long challenge videos.
That's true. We already like, you know what's gonna happen. Most likely they're gonna put the change in and people are gonna be like, well, this is not nice. And they're probably gonna just remove it. I think they're just gonna be like, well, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know about that because it's still there. The button is still there, but it doesn't give the audience like visual feedback.
I don't get it at all. Like
probably just for the creators to know.
I guess it's not a big deal. Like let's say as a viewer, you're not like always gonna be like, oh well, I hate this thing. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be like, oh well, I guess.
Yeah. I don't even use lot like a dislike button.
Yeah, I don't know who actually uses dislike buttons.
I rarely dislike a video. I only dislike the YouTube rewind just for memes.
Yeah, true.
Like I think like most of people just dislike.
The only time I dislike the video is like when it's actually super bad, or when it's like racist
or offensive. But then you just report the whole video.
Yeah.
Usually.
No? But most of the time I never dislike a video, to be honest. Like even if it's not as good as other videos, you're like, oh well, it's not bad. I just don't like it, you know. That's what I do. That's
true. I just usually just click off and be like, oh, next.
It's weird. Next like, let's say I see some videos and you're like, it's like a really wholesome video, and then you see like 2 dislike buttons. You're like, who hates videos that much? There is a big thing now on YouTube called Teamseas.
Teamseas.
Yeah, Mr.Beast is doing like another donation charity thing. Like he has already done like the Team Trees. Yeah. It
worked out really well.
It worked really well. Like a lot of content creators went into it, and now it's gonna be the same thing. I've seen like almost like every content creator I'm subscribed to has like mentioned the Teamseas thing. Yeah. I think it's a really nice thing, you know. It's like really Mr.Beast is actually using his popularity for like good.
Yeah, and the Teamseas is even bigger than Team Trees.
Yeah.
For the people who don't know what's the Teamseas or Teamseas charity, is basically every $1 you give to this charity, they take £1 off from the ocean.
Yeah.
And what's their plan, like to raise 30 million? So they removed 30 million pounds.
30 million, but I think it's already. Has it already gone like to that?
I don't know if they have reached it yet, but they're really close to the goal. And I think they're gonna even like surpass the 30
I think
million.
So too. It's like, let's say, like, okay, normally charities don't get that much popularity. Like, you don't normally just go online and be like, oh, a charity. But like, let's say as a viewer of Mr.Beast, you just hear that $1. That's nothing, you know.
Yeah, that's
so you're
true.
like,
That's true.
why not? That's a good use. So, sorry. So it makes it like way more popular, the charity.
Yeah, and even like Mr.Beast himself, he's the kind of person who, when he makes a lot of money from his videos, because they get like easy 20 million views.
Yeah, easily.
He takes all the profit from the video and puts it into other videos and continues that whole cycle.
It's a really good thing. Like, it inspired even us as content creators. So like, we were talking about it when we started this podcast. We're like, when we start making money, let's just make it even better and better and better.
We just want to like, we kind of got inspired through that like mindset is that we don't take the money and just put it in our pockets. We just want to take the money and make the podcast even better.
Of course, like, it's a good business thing too. Like, you make more traffic by it and stuff like that, but it's mostly good because, you know, why not? Why not make it better? You can always make it better.
Because I think like the content in YouTube, the quality overall is always getting better and better.
Yeah, that's true. But like, the thing is, you can start off YouTube like how we're starting, you know, we don't have a big budget and stuff like this. If you wanna actually make it as a YouTuber, you have to like sometimes sacrifice some money for it.
I don't think it's always like the same.
Okay, let's get
even like, let's say Mr.Beast when he started, he was just filming on his phone.
Yeah, and he was like counting numbers or something.
Yeah, like doing something funny, you know.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube is a platform where there is a lot of chance for you to get big. That's true.
Yeah. Like, it's way easier to get big on YouTube than streaming, let's say.
And I like how YouTubers, they're like starting to donate a lot of money.
That's true.
Like the bigger YouTubers, they go along with Mr.Beast and donate a lot of money.
I want to mention one thing. I remember I was watching this one PewDiePie video, because PewDiePie for a long time had like a really trashed camera, okay? And he wanted to prove like, you know, you don't need money to actually be big, because like PewDiePie is one really good like like you can see I saw that you can see from PewDiePie that he actually made it from bottom to the top without even like making his content too much, you know, too much quality and stuff like this, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the people who are interested about the content.
That's true. Talking about PewDiePie, we want to go into like people that have donated money. Like, I remember 2016 when PewDiePie got a lot of criticism. Like, social media never like gives. Talking about social media is kind of evil, to be honest. They never highlight the good things. Like, let's say PewDiePie has donated a lot of money to charity, they never mention it. Or KSI even. I remember this KSI video where they were like, he was looking at his Reddit and they were like talking about how he's always mean to Indians. And it was like, what? I just made a school in India or something like that. Said, and it was kind of funny.
I think social media wants like fire.
That's true. Like, always media always like wants to
hate content.
Wants to get something really big that you wanna, you know, click on. You're not gonna click on, oh, this nice person gave out money. You're like, okay. But there is one money thing that's really big on media. Elon Musk. Elon Musk, there was this CNN news thing where this one politician was like talking about how the richest man, Elon Musk, could donate 2% of his money and solve like world hunger for like at least 42 million.
No. What he said was that 2% from Elon Musk's total assets, he could solve world hunger like totally. Yeah. And then Elon Musk kind of called his bluff and was like, if that's possible, I want you to like show me like how it is possible.
Yeah.
And I'll do it.
Yeah.
And all the money where the money moves, we'll have it like fully like
the traffic
in
is
a
like
book. Like all the traffic is like on paper and it's public.
Yeah.
So you can see if there is like in between like hands grabbing money. from the whole pot.
Because there has been a lot of like charities that have like done a lot of scams. So Elon Musk is saying like, I want to make it all public so we can like see live, you know, when the money is actually used and what it is used
because
for.
Like I read this article where it actually predicted that it would, if he put $6 billion into solving world hunger, he would actually just save 42 million people.
It's still a lot of people.
From like starvation, but for how long though?
Yeah, the thing is, stuff like this is kind of hard to solve because like world hunger is a big thing. Like you can't just give them money and be like, oh yeah, get some food. No, you have to actually like get them their financial stuff in the country work.
Yeah, but I think like this kind of dark point of view.
Yeah,
and I don't know if this is suitable for our like content, but
it's okay.
I think it's the natural. It will anyways get fixed naturally because when people die of hunger,
that's
there's
true.
less people, and
like,
obviously like global disasters and everything, it gradually cuts down people on Earth,
true.
but we still keep making more people.
That's true. Like there has a lot of been like in China, you can't make more than 2 children and stuff like this. They're trying to like kind of fix it.
But that was like back in the days.
Yeah.
Now I think the regulation has been cut off. That you can now make as many kids you want. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
There was actually a rule that you can have only 1 child, I think.
Because let's say, okay, in India, there is still hunger, even though the financial system there isn't bad. But there is so much people, so there is still hunger there. But like let's say in Africa, if you want to solve world hunger, you have to actually make the people educated and make an actual like system there. Because you can't just give them money and be like, oh yeah, get some food, because it's not gonna work for a long time.
And also the food waste thing is a big problem because first world countries, that's how they're like said that they're first world countries, but these Western countries where we even live in, they have a lot of food waste.
That's
I
really
don't remember
true.
the percentage. I could actually check it.
Yeah,
I could check it. So apparently, USA alone, they produce 40% of all the food products go to waste.
Yeah, so
imagine it's nearly 50% of the food.
Like imagine actually.
Like if you cut down the food and how people eat, is there gonna be world hunger? Maybe, yes, maybe there's gonna be, and maybe it's not gonna fix it, but it's gonna make it easier.
Yeah, like, of course. The thing is, you can always give them food, you can always give them money, but it's not gonna solve it forever.
The problem is like how people think is like, why should we help them?
Yeah,
that's like the ideology. Like, why would I go there and put my effort and money to help these people when they could try to like
do it themselves,
fix themselves?
Yeah.
But most people don't realize that these people, they live in an environment that doesn't necessarily guide them to fix stuff.
That's the thing. Like, if you actually want to solve stuff like this, you have to like make schools and stuff like that. You want to make the second generation like
I think
try.
Like some sort of infrastructure is needed, and it's a big thing, and obviously it's politicians' job to plan and design this whole idea of fixing the world.
Yeah.
But I usually think it's mostly talk and no do. Some people that they build schools and everything, but at the end of the day, money talks.
Yeah, true.
Money talks a lot. Even like when you said like Bill Gates and like Zuckerberg, they invest a lot of money.
Like the thing is,
usually what happens is they take money from one pocket and they say, hey, look, I'm gonna invest this money into this charity, which they actually own, and they just put the money into another pocket, and they own this charity. So they own this money inside the charity.
Yeah.
But this goes to a good cause. But what happens is they get tax reduction.
Yeah, it's mostly
the amount of the money.
Sometimes.
So it's not bad. It's a wise way to like get
Cheat
around
the
of taxes. But sometimes I think it's like the main reason they even donate. Some people. I'm not claiming anything about Bill Gates or Zuckerberg or any big
but
money
most
man.
likely, like all these people that are donating like half of their money, they still do some tricks.
Well, I think it's wise. It's very wise.
It's like
good financial manipulation.
People that have money are like most likely the people that are not gonna waste the money. Because they think with their brains and are like, oh yeah, I just want to make more money because that's my thing.
And even like the $6 billion investment that Elon Musk could do to save world hunger, like UN, like food organization raised 8.5 billion, and they still didn't fix anything.
Yeah, it does do something, but
it does help.
It can't just like solve the whole thing like just with money.
Yeah, like even politicians. Even politicians. Even politicians, they debate a lot.
That's true.
About this whole situation. Not just world hunger, also overpopulation, global warming, which some of you might not even believe in. These are like these world problems that people try to fix. Some are trying to fix like global warming, trying to like limit gases to the atmosphere. But the problem, let me say, like for example Finland, they have really tight regulations how much we can release into the atmosphere to save the planet, obviously. But we have like this far neighbor, China, to the east, and they produce in one day what we would do probably in 1 year.
Easily, actually.
Easily. So like our contribution hurts us like economically, and
doesn't help much.
It doesn't help much. The problem is it's a global air.
Yeah, it's not
global.
Only
we don't have a bubble around Finland and trying to like
only fix that.
Only fix like Finnish air. Finland has a really pure air.
That's true.
At some point it's gonna also affect us from these bigger countries that have a lot of waste gases.
This video turned very political.
Yeah,
but
very political.
The thing is, there is just humans like naturally some of them are just like money hungry, okay? Some of them are just money hungry and they think for only themselves because they're like, oh, I'm not gonna have kids
not
or
just
something.
Themselves, like obviously China probably has some reasons why they don't want to cut too much. Yeah, it's gonna affect their like economics.
Yeah,
like, obviously,
of course.
Some businesses aren't gonna produce as efficiently if they go through a tight regulation.
Yeah,
like obviously that doesn't work. But also that helps to try to advance to this technology level where we can actually reduce some gases.
Yeah, that's really true.
Yeah,
it's just this problem is really hard to fix, to be honest. Let's say in our normal life. Do we like just every day think, oh yeah, global warming or food waste? No, because we're in a Western country where we're happy. We're just like thinking about like some small problems in our country or some small problems in our life.
Like obviously in Finland we're used to recycle stuff.
Yeah.
We also when we throw trash out, we have like one for like food waste, burnable waste and plastic waste.
Yeah.
And when we throw stuff away, we recycle it.
Yeah. There is a few countries like that. Let's say Japan. Japan has really high.
Like a lot of countries do recycling. But I think Finland has like it on like really good point where even like when we did renovation in our house.
True.
You can just go and throw it into like this recycling spot. And I don't know how many countries have that actually.
I listened to this one podcast and they always talk about Japan. And in Japan, it's like so high, it's almost illegal to not, recycle. But I've heard like even countries like, let's say, Ireland. I have friends from Ireland, and one of my friends was talking about how their country doesn't really recycle that much, even though it's a first world country. It feels a bit weird. Like,
I think it's weird saying first world.
Yeah, okay, then it's just a title.
It's, it's a definition made by
them.
By us.
Yeah.
We're the first.
Yeah, we're the first to do
I think I like the Teamseas idea.
The Teamseas idea is actually nice.
It's not just like trying to help third world countries. It's trying to help everyone fix the planet. Yeah. Save animals while doing that. And cleaning the planet. We are helping to clean the planet. Oh.
We're just sitting this much.
Yeah, I'm just waving my arms. Yeah, we're trying to clean the planet. It's like clean your room.
Actually, that's a good one. Clean your room.
Yeah, your dog is gonna choke on your slippers.
What the? What?
I don't know.
That's dark.
Or your cat. Or your cat. Yeah.
I love cats.
They don't know it's not food. It's just. Or your fish in the fish tank. It's gonna.
Like actually, I love those like things where like popular people just like do this thing even they don't have to do it. Like it's really nice, Like if even now we could be like, actually now go look at the Teamseas thing.
Yeah,
we're small, but
we're small, and we're probably not gonna send a lot of people to donate on the Teamseas. I haven't donated personally.
Me neither. Why not?
But this was like supposed to be kind of like a trend video, but this kind of turned into
a
like
political video.
Political global saving
like
YouTube tutorial video how to save the planet.
YouTube tutorial video how to save the planet.
That would actually be a pretty funny tutorial.
That would be a fun
save the
tutorial.
planet.
I forgot to mention this. I didn't have to mention this. I hit the mic again. We're gonna make a Q&A podcast episode. It sounds weird because podcasts don't really do that.
Not Q&A like you can place some questions, just like weird questions.
Put any questions.
Anything you want. We'll try to like answer to those.
Yeah.
And we'll also like find some random questions.
Some weird questions
from the internet.
Yeah.
And trying to like debate kinda.
Most likely it's gonna be Jonas and Nasser. Yeah. So if you have any you wanna direct to someone, then it's gonna most likely be Jonas and Nasser.
Yeah, me and Nasser are gonna do that video, maybe next week or this weekend.
Let's see.
First of all, listen carefully.
Wait, what?
Subscribe.
What?
Like the video. Somewhere.
Yeah, there is
somewhere there.
Somewhere.
Like
I don't know where it is.
Somewhere. It looks like this. I think.
Yeah, it's like this.
Not this. This is the wrong button. This is the right button.
Yeah, press this button.
When you click that with the mouse,
it turns blue. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it turns blue.
Does it turn blue? It sometimes turns black. But turns a color. Okay.
Yeah, nice. It does some animation.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Try it.
And
don't try it twice. Try it once.
Share the video with your friends and families, and we want more traffic to get this channel boost up a little. And go check some affiliate links down in the description. It's gonna help us.
These nice mics are in the description. The light, the
the whole setup is
everything's there,
and maybe some other links.
Yeah.
And peace and have a
nice day.
Peace.
Peace.